Alright, something under 27, I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to bushcraft. Yep, that's right, tomato steak. You know, I don't feel like buying another $5 worth of steaks again ever in my life, because that's how much these cost. So anyway, I decided to go into the woods and get a steak. Alright, not too bad, about the same size as that. I try to equal it out. And the first thing you want to do is cut the excess off. Here's the bottom. I had to cut the bottom off because I can't put that into the ground physically. And the extra stuff I would not need is this top part I had. And now I have, as you see, I've used a saw. Yep. Oh, trust reliable. Anyway, it works fine over that long period of time. So you want to cut that part completely flat. Now the one thing we're going to have to do now is cut the limbs off. You know, I got to cut that off. I got to cut the old stubs out. And that's going to be my first part of this. I'm going to have to cut that off. And I'll be back and I'll finish cutting the things off and I'll show you what it's supposed to look like. Alright, I got that off. All the notches is now somewhat smooth. And now we got... I mean, I left the little ones, like, you're not going to notice most of that anyway. But, you know, the ones that will, you know, not stick out as much. Anyway, the next idea now is taking the outer bark. The outer bark could cause the steak to mold, have fungi, parasites. You don't want that. So, what you're going to do now is you're going to you whip it out. Your trusty knife, take it off, scrap it off. Do as much as you can. If you can't get it off, well... not too much big of a deal, but you want most of it off to prevent that stuff. You can go like that, or, you know, like that and take that off that way, but I prefer my way. So I'm going to go and take off this bark, and I'll be right back to show you that. Alright, so I'm going to 27. I am back with that part, and we got all that rough bark off, the outer bark. Very smooth most of the time. That's really not going to matter if you're going to just stick it into the ground. And now what I'm going to do now is make a point at the end here so I can put it in. You know, like, okay, if you don't believe me, most tomato steaks are very light and they got a point to the end. Can't get that. Yeah, like that. And these usually cost about $5. I went to Home Depot last time and I had these since last year. There's no way in God's green earth I'm ever going to buy these again, because they're just light wood that they just found, I guarantee it. So I thought I'll do the same thing, and now I'm going to make a point, and I'll be right back to show you how that goes. So I'll be back. Alright, so I came to a point finally. It's not real too bad. You don't have to make it really pointy. You don't need to stab anything with it. That's as good as you probably need it to be. Now what I'm going to do here is going to add a notch here, a notch up here, and a third notch up here. Now, why am I going to add the notch there? Is so I can tie the string to the plant. This way, you're not really harming the plant, and it's already built in, and it's probably the safest way to do it, instead of having these real sharp edges like a square where it shouldn't really be. So, I'll show you what I mean after I come back with it, so stay tuned. Alright, so that is now done. The notches are now put in here, as you can see. And you want to put at least 4 of them, one in the bottom here, two semi to the middle, and one up top. So this way, when it gives room to the tomato plant to grow, as I stake it in, we're going to have when it sprouts then during late summer to fall, it's going to be up here. So, now, let me talk about the tips when you do this. One thing you want to do is make sure it's heavy. Don't make it freaking light like how they do it. It's easy to snap. Make sure there's no insects, no parasites. Make sure all the fungi or whatever's on it is just right off. And, well, the whole point of this now is just to have fun, make your life a little bit cheaper, a little bit better. But this is a little time consuming. Probably make 20 minutes just to make this one, to get all of it off, and I still have a couple more I want to do. Got about 5 more. And I hope you guys like this video. And what you want to do is you want to get a hammer and stake it in. And that's all you need to do. So I do hope you guys enjoy this video. I said it the second time. So I do hope you guys enjoy this video. I'll see you guys around. That's the third time I said it. So I'll see you guys around.